Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The real recording I'm going to share with you today is from the Risama Sophonist TED speech. Teach girl to be brave, not perfect. Please allow me to start with a very short moment from the speech video. Okay.
So a few years ago, I did something really brave, or some would say, really stupid. I ran for Congress. For years, I had existed safely behind the scenes in politics as a fundraiser, as an organizer, but in my heart, I always wanted to run.
As we can obviously see from this video, Rizoma, she's a woman who from India. And she said in the very beginning, a few years ago I did something very brave, but other people saw it stupid. She decided to participate in the election of the members of the Congress. However, at the moment, all the people around her said, you are too crazy. Because at this year, her support is only 19%. However, she still decided to participate in, and for this participation, she did a lot of effort. She not only raised the money, but also spoken in a local newspaper frequently. But despite all of her effort, in the ending, she still lost. Anyway, her shared experience still revealed our thing today. Girl, you should be brave, but not perfect. The Risama, she did such a thing, like imperfect, brave, even a failed thing at the first time at the age of her 33. But it also made her realize one important thing, as she recalled the education we have ever received before. Since we are very, very young, the girl, we also teach you to be always risking and no failure, no risking, no failure. Smile pretty, keep safe, and get all the A. But boys, they are encouraged, constantly encouraged to jumping high and fall down, climbing, and they are encouraged to go to various challenges. These differences also making our women habitually avoid to risking when they're into the adulthood. However, the men, they are be more like positively to go to challenging. I have two examples. Firstly, even asking for a dating, the men compared to women, they are more directly asking, would you want to date with me? And second example is like apply for a job. According to the research provided by Risama in her speech, even just the man just meet the 60% of the condition of the position, he will apply for the job directly. However, most of girls were there to try to apply for this job until they meet 100% of this position. Risama, she's also opened a company specialized for girls to teaching in computer coding. And in this project, all the professors in this company, they say, our girl is smart, talented, and they can do the computer coding very well. However, there is also a very interesting phenomenon. When the girl there encounters some difficulties they have never seen before, they are prefer to, even they have thinking so much, and they have so many ideas on their brain, and they have done so many, if they have done finished something, they still prefer to give a blank screen to their professors. Because instead of showing the advancements they have already met, girls choose to show nothing. Because girls, they firmly so I need a perfect. This is also a show video from the speech. Now I want to make a small conclusion, like in the speech, the result in the ending, she recalled our society to make something change, to make some changes, to reshape the growth of our environment. Because when a woman loses the job opportunity due to the socialized perfection, and the economy of the society is also declining, we can't ignore the half of the population, women's power and productivity. We can't waiting for our girl to learn to be brave by themselves. We must teach them during their critical period in their lives. So our women will like I can be successful, I can be accepted. It is not only because I'm a perfect woman, but because I'm a brave human. Actually, after this speech, I think our professor can tell you her story and the experience is also face our things very well. When I think, is there anybody around me and can feel this thing? I think, I remembered the story you shared with us during the classes. When someone told you, you are highly qualified, but you can't be applied because you are a foreigner. But our professor, she didn't give up. She went to this university and asking, do you need an English teacher? So now she became a professor here. And when somebody asked her, can you teach teachers? Even she's still a new teacher, but she still answered sure, I can. So now she can be a respectful university teacher and sitting here as a successful woman. I think it's not only a reward about her hard working, but also her kindness. Susan, she also shared her experience of her own story. I also want to share my own story. When I was 18 years old, I was a freshman who entered the university. My university is in Xiamen, China, and this is a city which the foreigners come and go doing the business every year. Because I'm just a freshman who entered the university in such a short term, so I'm ignorant and skillless. I chose the English as my major, but I'm lack of vocabulary and professional knowledges. In the weekend, one friend called me and he asked me, are you free on this weekend? I said yes, and he said, can you help me to accept the foreigner customers in this weekend to doing some business? At this moment, I have some hesitation can I? But next second, I answer him, yes, I can only try. So this weekend, I went to the factory and doing the translator and reception for them. I received the three customers from Thailand. They are all foreigners. The only process is full of confusing and difficulties. Sometimes I can understand them and they can understand me too. Even some easy one because my lack of my knowledge, I will have to use the translator to translation. But even they are full of so many confusing things, I still try my best. I treat it seriously, sincerely, and confidently. So we finish it. After that, boss, he showed his appreciation to me. He said, I will give you money to a very salary to reward you. And when I told him I was only 18 years old, I'm a freshman, he was shocked. He said, unforgettable sentence to me. He said, I can't believe you are only a freshman and you're 18, you dare to be a translator to doing some business here. I was at the moment, it's my first time to use my knowledge to earn money. It's also my first time to realize how courage important is. According to my own experience, Risama's speech, and my observation about a successful woman in our life and the society, I realized if we really want to success, we might follow the two principles. Firstly, we must be brave, even shameless. Since we are a child, the environment related to us, we keep hearing our words from them what is suitable for girl is a more stable life. What is suitable for girl is a humble attitude. We must no risky, no failure. However, we must forget now, give up it, let it go with the wind. If there is opportunity goes, we catch it, seize it, and then because time is waiting for nobody. I'm not embraced or ashamed with failure, but I'm I'm proud of success. That's the true attitude we should have. Secondly, we should give up the perfection, the socialized perfection. What is the definition about the perfect? Nobody knows, because nobody in this world is perfect. But with mistake, everybody knows, because everybody in this world will make mistakes. However, mistake is a good thing. It can not only help you to grow rapidly, but also can be a tool in the way in the path you go to success. If we keep pursuing the over-perfect, on the one hand, we put too much burden on our shoulder. On the other hand, maybe we will strive to doing something too extremely and then easily criticize ourselves. So that's what I want to say today in conclusion. Let us be brave. Let us seize the opportunities. Let us not be afraid of making mistakes and the challenges. Let us have our own power. Thank you.
It's 10 minutes and 51 seconds.
Oh, really?